Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the most heartwarming, emotional, and inspiring stories from around the world. If you love stories that restore your faith in humanity, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Now, let's dive into today's emotional story. The rain poured heavily over the small-town cemetery as a little girl stood shivering under a black umbrella that was far too big for her tiny hands. Her name was Lily, and she was only 8 years old. That day, she had said her final goodbye to her father, the only person who had ever truly loved and cared for her. Her mother had passed away years ago, and now, with her father gone, Lily thought she at least had a home to go back to. But she was wrong. As the funeral ended and the last guests left, Lily's stepmother, a cold and heartless woman named Victoria, grabbed her arm roughly. With a sneer on her face, she said, "Your father is gone, and this house is mine now. You don't belong here anymore." Lily's eyes widened in disbelief, tears streaming down her cheeks. She tried to protest, but Daddy said this would always be my home. Victoria smirked, "Not anymore. Pack your things. You're leaving tonight." That night, in the pouring rain, Lily found herself standing outside the mansion gates, holding nothing but a small backpack and her favorite teddy bear. Her stepmother slammed the door behind her, leaving her out in the cold with nowhere to go. The little girl wandered through the dark streets, crying softly, terrified and alone. She found a bench near a park and curled up under her thin jacket, trying to stay warm. What Lily didn't know was that her father had once helped a man who had fallen on hard times. That man, years later, had become a wealthy millionaire named Thomas. On his way home from a charity gala, Thomas's driver stopped at the same park where Lily was hiding. Thomas spotted the small, trembling figure under the flickering streetlight. He stepped out of his car and knelt beside her. "Sweetheart, are you okay? Where are your parents?" he asked gently. Lily looked up with tear-streaked cheeks and whispered, "My daddy's gone, and my stepmom doesn't want me." Thomas's heart broke. He immediately wrapped his coat around her and took her into his car. As they drove away, Lily told him her father's name. Thomas froze for a moment, realizing that her father was the man who had once saved him from ruin when he had nothing. With tears in his eyes, Thomas promised Lily, "You're safe now. I owe your father everything. From now on, you're family." Within days, Thomas adopted Lily, giving her a loving home filled with warmth and care. Victoria's greed was exposed, and she faced legal consequences for her cruelty. Lily grew up surrounded by love, becoming a strong and compassionate young woman, and all because one man never forgot the kindness of her father. Sometimes, the love we give comes back to us in ways we could never imagine.